Yes, sir, baby, on the Radar Radio. Yo, special guest in the building. Just shut down the city yesterday. Toosii in the building. What's up, bro?
What's the word, family?
Man, I'm so happy to have you here. You killed your show last night.
Yeah.
Last time we did this, it was on Zoom. And before we even start the interview, I wanted to play you a clip from that interview. Because in that, no, it's nothing bad. It's nothing bad. I see the look. No, it's nothing bad. In that interview, I think it was like a week or two after they announced that you were nominated for the 10th spot on the cover, right? The cover wasn't announced yet. Yeah. But you said something in that interview because I was like, yo, bro, I said to you, I'm like, I know you on the cover. Like, I just know you going to be on the cover, which you were, right? And I just want you to hear the clip because you was talking.
Yeah. Let me see this
shit here.
Let me see this.
Allegedly being a double XL freshman this year.
I mean, it's special, you feel me? Like, it's special. Like, I don't know. I don't really get too happy for, like, you know, for the accomplishments. Like, I appreciate them, but, you know, like, it's more stuff I gotta accomplish, bro. Like, I mean, like, that's just a step. Whether I get it or I don't get it. Like, first of all, like, all right, so I had a conversation with my homeboys about being destined, you know, and how I don't believe in destiny. Like, people say, like, it'll be your destiny to do this, it'll be your destiny to do that. When in reality, like, if you just put forth the work, like, you create your own destiny, you know? Right. So, like, once people feel destined for stuff, they start to feel like they obligated or like
entitled.
Like it got to be given to them. You know, they feel entitled. That's the word I'm looking for. They feel entitled to something. Like, I don't believe in destiny, bro. I feel like if you put forth the work, the proof is in the pudding. Like, it'll happen. You know, make the right decisions. You plan out your own life. So, like, you know, like, I don't ever feel like I deserve this or I'm entitled to this because I did this. Like, it'll just happen. If it happen, it happen. If it don't, it don't. Like, expect the worst, but prepare. You know, prepare for the worst, but expect the best. My fault.
There it is.
Yeah, for sure.
There it is. How do you feel looking back at that clip now?
I still feel the same way. Ain't no destiny, man. Work hard.
Even after everything that's happened, it's been a hell. That was like, I think that was like April-ish. Yeah. And then everything just kind of went crazy literally right after that.
Yeah, nah, word up. Yeah, I still feel the same way. I won't lie, I don't never really change up too much. You know what I mean? Like Damian Lillard said that, like I don't change up too much. I'm the same person. I don't really change who I am. I just get better at what I do. I ain't gonna change who I am.
Word. Well, congratulations on making the double XL cover. First and foremost.
It.
When I saw that, I was so happy because I've had you and Koi on the show, and to see both of y'all be where y'all at, even now, looking at however many months later after that it came out, I'm just very excited to see the growth. And even with the project was everything that you said it was going to be in the deluxe was just upped it too.
Nah, for sure.
But with the double XL stuff, I wanted to touch that real quick. When did you get the call from that? Like, when did you kind of find out about making the cover?
I really found out last minute, for real.
Okay.
Like, I had found out, like, last minute. My mom, like, my manager, right there, he let my mom tell me. So, like, it was like one day we was all at my mom's house. I don't even know what we was doing at my mom's house. Like, did we go for dinner? Yeah, she ate.
Of course he remembers what y'all had, too.
Yeah, my mom was cooking and all that, feel me? We ended up driving to her house for dinner. It was me, all my homeboys, my family. And, that day, I guess my manager was just like, I'm going to let her be the one to tell him. And she told me, she like, you made double XL. I'm like, dang, that's crazy.
That's beautiful that they let your mom tell you, too.
Word. I'm like, dang, that's crazy. What's next?
You already on to the next, and you're like, all right, cool. I'm gonna go do my little cipher, do my little freestyle, do my little interviews. You know what I'm saying?
Because it's a blessing, but you know what I mean. I don't never really try to let all of that get to me.
Let it slow you down.
Yeah, nah, I be too focused. I got so much more stuff to accomplish, man. You gotta think. It's cool to live in the moment a little bit, but You know, you get caught living in the moment too much. You forget about, you know, what's supposed to be in the future. What's the real objective? You know, so I ain't gonna be living in the moment. I be chilling for real.
That's a real bar. That's a real bar. Because you see that not even in just music. You see that in just life in general. You see people get too caught up in one moment.
Too caught up in the moment.
And then they kind of whatever they doing. You so
caught up. You so caught up in the moment. You so caught up in the moment that might be your last moment. You don't even know what you had planned for the future.
Right.
You know? You never even voiced it to nobody what you had planned for the future because you were so stuck in the moment. At least if I'm living for the future, I know I'm going to voice my future to somebody and they're going to be able to tell somebody what I wanted to do. You know?
It's a bar. Well, I want to talk about this New York City show you did last night because a lot happened. And it was great because when you came out, right? It was sold out, by the way. First and foremost, congratulations, bro. You know?
I just want to say, another thing, too, I was mad because the venue turned a lot of people around. Like,
because of the COVID stuff, right?
Yeah, not even because of the vaccination thing. Like, they knew about the vaccination thing, but they turned a lot of, because I got all age fan base, you know. So they turned a lot of young kids. Webster Hall, they turned a lot of young kids around because they didn't have IDs. Like, which when you 14, 15 and stuff like that at an all ages event, you shouldn't have to have no ID. When you 14, 15, you don't got no ID. I didn't have identification when I was 14, 15. You feel me? And then we in a place like New York where kids that's 14, 15, they going outside. Like, their parents know they outside. So it's like, I mean, they turned a lot of people around, but it was still a great show. New York City, I owe New York City another show. Word up.
Nah, they knew every word. And I got to say, like, your ability to crowd control is incredible.
I appreciate it.
Because I feel like that's like a lost art in music of having that ability to kind of really connect with the crowd and be able to move them a certain way.
Nah, for real.
And I feel like you captured that perfectly last night.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. I mean, like in the generation that we in right now, it's hard for anything to like I seen like somebody say like ain't nothing sticking right now. Like ain't no music sticking, ain't nothing that no artist is. Name one artist you know that been hot for the past few years. Right. How it used to be. Right.
Like hot for a long period of time and have their music not just stream, but like buy people's albums.
Yeah, too. Like the last I felt like the next artist that was probably gonna do that was like Pooh Shiesty, Free Pooh Shiesty. I felt like Pooh Shiesty probably was gonna be one to do that. He was gonna have a special moment. Like, but before him, the last artist that I know to really do that was Lil Baby. Like, that's still here. Like, feel me? Other than that, and that was years ago. You gotta think how long ago he dropped what's the name of that project? Too Hard. Like like Too Hard and all that. Like that was years ago. You feel me? So really like artists like Lil Baby and shit like that, they done had it on lock for years, but other than that, ain't no music sticking right now. So personality sell right now. You gotta be the best person you can. But personality, been selling. You heard, but personality sell. You gotta be the best person you could be right now. And that's why, I got this project coming called Pretty Girls Love Toosii.
Right.
And the whole objective of the project is just to get people to understand that, like, it's not even about, like, what you look like on the outside. Like, personality is everything. Who are you as a person? Like, that's what make a person beautiful. That's what make a person pretty. I don't care if you small, tall, big, little, whatever. You dig? Like, personality is what make you beautiful. So I'm about to drop this little capsule called Pretty Girls Love Toosii, devoted to women. You know what I mean? And we're going to go like that, man. Let the world know what the definition of pretty and beautiful actually is.
So it's a capsule. So how many songs is it?
Couple songs, few songs. Not a whole bunch, like no project or no mixtape. A few songs, though.
Okay. I saw the little Halloween skit that you did.
Yeah, Pootie Tang.
The Pootie Tang skit. Yo, and it was so funny because I actually, like, at one point I was like, yo, I want to do a side-by-side of the scene. I found it on YouTube.
Word, I'm telling you, I should have put
you
the
bodied
video behind. Word, yeah. I won't lie, I want to be in movies. Man. That's my next step. You know what I mean? Next step, movies, man. But, yeah.
Because even the way you slid through the door was mad funny.
I ain't playing, man. I ain't bullshit. Nah, for real. It's like, I try to like those, like, so even like I got like this Chip Skylark chain. I try to whatever like characters it was in like movies, shows, or anything like that who the girls love, like I try to like relate to them a little bit, because I feel like that's me in real time. Like a lot of females like me, you know, like
Toosii Skylark.
Yeah, Toosii Skylark, you know. A lot of girls like me, so I try to, you know, I just play around with that sometimes. Like a lot of girls like Pootie Tang. So, you know, I'm Toosii Tang.
Toosii Tang.
You know
that's a
what I
new
mean?
that's the new one.
That's the new one.
Yeah,
Don't be
Toosii
surprised
Tang
you see
too.
me. Yeah, don't be surprised, you know. Toosii Tang, you know, who else? Who else did girls like just love? Give me a character. Name a character right now you know that girls loved.
Like right now?
Even if it's a cartoon. Just think about it.
A cartoon
You might give me my next idea.
This is what you're searching for right now? I don't know why I keep thinking of like, because I'm thinking of like, remember a few months ago when they were doing the Drake and Michael Jackson thing? Yeah. I keep thinking of like the videos of like Michael Jackson at the hotel room, and like with the million.
Love Michael.
Yeah, like the people like outside the hotel room.
I don't think I could ever top that.
One day, never say never. One day, never say never.
Know, maybe.
I'm trying to think of another character in like a cartoon, like Chip Skylark.
Word.
I'm trying to think something from
something
from SpongeBob. It'll come to me later. But this project, so it's coming this month, November. November something. We don't know exactly what
November,
day.
most definitely. Oh, it is November, ain't it?
Yeah, it is November now.
Yeah, it came quick, bro. The tour life, man. Tour life, yeah, most definitely though. It's coming November.
So I have a feeling. Is it Black Friday? Blink twice.
When is Black Friday?
What, like the 24th? 24th, something like that? Okay, she's like, don't say nothing. No, wipe the smile off your face, bro. Don't look. She's pressing me already.
It's gonna be this month though. Just know that.
Is it all you on it? Or are you gonna have some people on it with you?
I'm gonna have some features.
Some features to be announced.
To be announced.
But before we get off the show, there was at one point on it where
you know what? No. I'm gonna give y'all one of the features though. One of the features, because I just want to say this. I feel like the internet got a bigger effect on people's careers, like at the moment. Feel me? But what I always tell myself every day, I wake up and I tell myself, 10% of your day is about what happened, and 90% is about how you react to it. Feel me? Some stuff you don't gotta react to, some stuff you just gotta play along with it.
Word.
You feel me? So one person that's on my project, Jacquees. And I put Jacquees on my project on a capsule because I feel like people who know music know that Jacquees had a big effect on, you know, the R&B, on the R&B genre. You know, like it was a moment where all you heard was people listening to Jacquees. And I want to be able to shed light on people like that again, for, you know, give them fly. Cause I'm gonna keep it 100. I ain't no R&B singer, but I'm not no rapper. I'm an artist. Like I do everything. You can't put me in no lane. You know, everybody got a lane, and then it's just Toosii where he on this like highway, the 6-lane highway. He could go in whatever lane he want. You know what I mean? So Jacquees, one feature that I got on my project. I just want to shed light on him, cause at the end of the day, like, boy, y'all stop faking like we ain't used to love Jacquees. We still love Jacquees. Jacquees go crazy. So shout out to him.
Right. It's more like you want to give him his flowers too.
Yeah, give him his flowers. There's a lot of people who deserve their flowers, man. Real music ain't been around in a minute. You feel me? Even farther back than Jacquees. But you know what I mean? We already know Jacquees a remix killer. That's a fact.
That's a fact. Back in the SoundCloud.
Word,
SoundCloud days too.
Remix killer. Come on, stop playing. Jacquees remix one of your songs. You up. He up, but you up.
But
too,
you up too. I remember in college, like he did I saw there was like a Kehlani remix he did when Kehlani was coming up, and there was a few other remixes. I remember the girls who
Lil
were
Wayne a remix killer. What? Lil Wayne made me drop a whole remix project. Word. I recorded like 7 songs one day, like probably like 8 songs one day, and dropped the whole like just remix mixtape. Put it on like SoundCloud and Spotify and all that other stuff. But yeah, shout out to shout out to like the people who, you know, played a big part on what's going on today.
Word. Shout out Jacquees. Speaking of remixes, since you brought it up, are we gonna? I saw you said that you might drop the Heartbreak Anniversary remix on SoundCloud.
Yeah, most definitely.
I know that they've been asking for that.
Yeah, they have, man. I tried to put it out. I had it on YouTube. I felt like that was definitely gonna be one of my biggest songs. For it to be a remix, it was definitely gonna be one of the biggest ones. I definitely say that, but it was just some little label issues, nothing too much. I respect it. Like, business is business at the end of the day. Givion's song's still out, and it's fairly new for real. So
Maybe on SoundCloud.
Yeah. On SoundCloud, I might be able to do it on SoundCloud. So I'm gonna upload it on SoundCloud, for the fans to listen to. And if it catch, and it do its thing, I started performing at these shows most definitely.
See what happens.
Yeah.
Going back to the show, so what I was gonna say was there was one point literally at the very end. I think he was performing the last song, and Shorty threw a phone on stage, and I remember I saw that, and it didn't hit you, right? It was a little ways away, but I was just like, oh my god! But you handled it like a true professional.
Yeah, man, I'm so glad it didn't hit me though.
I was nervous because I honestly, like, you see one person throw a phone on stage, and then I'm like a little worried about all the other people in the crowd. Like, oh shit, she did it. He about to throw my phone on stage too.
Yeah, word. Nah, it ain't even like that. Y'all don't start throwing phones.
Please don't start throwing phones.
I love y'all. I walk off stage though. I ain't trying to get hit by no phone. I love y'all, but man, what? That hurt.
Phone.
Ain't no, man, you see how fast that phone came?
Yo.
I seen the clip of a baby, I think, like, dodge the shoe. I won't lie, I won't dodge in that phone. That phone came too fast. It was over.
Whichever girl in the crowd threw that, she had an arm.
You get word, a cannon. I'm telling you.
Because I think it almost missed the DJ too.
Man, what? It went past the DJ. It almost went through the house. I ain't playing. She threw that phone hard. But the reason I reacted like that too, though, because she was one of those fans that, I watch in the crowd. She was one of those fans, like, the whole show that was singing every song. Like, singing. She one of those ones, Brittany, that ain't gonna have no voice. I'm telling you. I ain't playing. Word up.
And I even like the house, because, when you're talking about, like, music isn't the same and performing and whatnot, I feel like the idea of having like a theme to the performance, or even like kind of like a set piece, is kind of something that we don't really get too often anymore in some tours. So I thought that it was pretty cool that you, one, had the house on stage, but then two, at the end,
you know what's so crazy? I came out my pocket for that house.
Really?
Yeah. You know how much that house was?
Please tell me how much the house was. I'm afraid to ask.
Man, that house that's on stage for my set, that house was $70,000.
Oh my god.
Word up.
I can only imagine how much it costs to transport it too.
Man, I don't even know that price. I don't even want to know it. Word up. It was like 70, right, Flip? Or I'm tripping. Was it 70? A little less? Was it? Did I drag it? Did I drag the number? It might have been less. It might have been half of that. I ain't even gonna lie.
Okay,
how much?
45.
Like 45. Yeah, I dragged it. Don't listen to that. But still, 45,000 for a house. That's a nice price.
That's not. Yeah.
Feel me? But
to perform out of too, because you went to the top window.
Yeah, I mean, but that it meant a lot to me. I mean, I don't know, a lot of that stuff, bro. I do everything for the fans, bro. Feel me? Like, and even to the artists that's out there and all that, man. I want, like, when y'all go on y'all first tour, when y'all sign y'all first deals and all that, like, y'all first might be y'all worst. You know what I mean? Your first might be your worst. It might be your best. My first platinum record was my best record. It was my favorite record. It's my favorite record, but your first might be your worst. You might go on your first tour and not make no money. Before I even found out what numbers was on my tour and all, whatever, and I told my label, I told my team straight up, I ain't even gonna say my label, I told my manager straight up, man, listen, I ain't even looking to go in on this tour and make no whole bunch of money. I know how the game go. I ain't no dummy. I know how the game go. I ain't looking to make no whole bunch of money on this tour. I'm looking to really push these. I'm looking to really show the world, like, who Toosii is. Like, it's bigger than just Love Cycle and all that. You come to the shows and you see the fans know every song. You know what I mean? So that's really what it's about. So I go all out for the fans. I spent a lot of money on that house. And that house that's on stage, That's the house I used to live in. We just painted it pink because pretty girls love Toosii and pretty girls love pink. You know what I mean?
like that.
For sure.
I like that. Everything's on brand.
Yeah, for sure, always.
Thank you for believing the manifestation.
Yeah, the manifestation.
And I loved how, cause you get like, and this is another thing that you did different. So you got like, regularly people will like drop a deluxe, right? But it is a deluxe, but you didn't call it deluxe. You called it the manifestation.
Yeah,
Why?
most definitely. I mean, the manifestation came from, the first project was just thank you for believing. Yeah, it was, once again dedicated to the fans. Thank you to all the people who helped me get here. The people who I went, and we did these DJ pools with, and they spun my records. The fans that showed up to the meet and greets when I was nobody, and it was like 10 people at the meet and greets. The people who were singing my songs when I was on tour with these other artists and nobody else knew who I was. The people that just been supporting me since day one. Thank you for believing. And then it was like, well, I'm gonna give y'all that. The manifestation part is just simply the fact that I manifested everything. Like I manifested my whole career. I manifested my whole life.
Like in that clip we were talking about manifesting too.
Man, I manifest everything. Like what? I believe that the tongue a powerful thing. So I watch what I say, and I say what I need to say. Put it out into the ear. But work come with that. Hard work come with that too. Cause I ain't lazy. But yeah, though, man, the manifestation basically just about me manifesting my whole life. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's where the manifestation came from.
And being in New York, you actually came to our world real quick on one of the records, the record with Fivio.
That too.
That was hearing you on a drill beat was crazy.
Yeah.
What was that like for the first time to get on a drill beat and be able to do it with Fivio and
working with Fivio, it's like it was a stepping stone. It's like, all right, boom, that's something that's out the way now.
Right.
You know what I mean? And who better to do it with than somebody that's,
from the city.
Yeah, that's from the city, that's shaking the city right now. Me and K-Flock gonna work too.
There you go.
Right. So me and K-Flock gonna work. That's my boy, man.
You super tapped in.
Man, I rock with K-Flock. K-Flock, wild.
They was playing his shit when we was leaving yesterday.
He was supposed to come to the show. They wouldn't let him in. He actually did come to the show, from what I heard, but they wouldn't let him in. They said because the whole COVID thing.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a lot of man. Yeah, that venue crazy.
It is what it is.
Yeah, I wouldn't even blame the venue though. It was just one person. But
and last time when we spoke about your love for Billie Eilish. Have you gotten to meet Billie Eilish yet?
Nah,
I promise I'd follow up with you on this.
Man, I haven't. I don't know, man. Somebody hating on me, man. Somebody don't want me to meet Billie, man. They won't introduce it to me. I think they think I'm gonna pass out.
You remember what you said? You said you and your girl be wearing the Billie Eilish t-shirts. She dropped an album recently, right? I'm not tweaking.
She just dropped a project.
How did you enjoy it?
Man, that's the thing, though. I've been so busy, I ain't even get to listen to it.
Really?
Haven't even had time to listen to it. Nope, I've been so focused on what I had going on. Tour coming up, I got to focus on the fans first. But Billie, I ain't forget about you. I'm going to tap in. Word up.
Word. Shout out to Billie. Something else that, I was telling you before the interview, I've been tapping in with a lot of artists from North Carolina recently, specifically the good people from Social Currency, Zay, Lil Jon, etc. And what I love is when I speak to them and, they all got records with you and they always have like such positive things to say. And of course, what they express the most is that, you really give back to like the next artist. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't forget where you from. You will give back. You'll do records with people. And I love that about you because you don't always see that too much.
Nah, word. I blame my mom though.
Why do you blame your mom for that?
My mom got a big heart.
Okay.
Feel me? I got a big heart. That's all it is. It really ain't nothing else to it. I just got a big heart.
Because I feel like we struggle with that here in New York. So when I get to see that, like, with artists from other states, and I'm like, giving back, doing the features, doing the records with them, just showing love, simple things.
Yeah, people just got to open their heart more, man. You know what I mean? It's a marathon, as Nipsey say.
As Nipsey said.
It ain't no race, man. It's a marathon, one of them might be bigger than me one day. I might need them. It's a marathon, man. It ain't no race. Everybody racing. I'm on a marathon. Word up.
So with this tour, with the project, what else can the fans expect from you for the rest of this year and beyond? We got more videos on the way. What else is kind of shaking right now that they got to check out?
I just shot a fire music video. I think the video gonna be fire. To my next lead single, called Shallow.
Okay, Shallow.
Yeah, called Shallow. I just shot a fire music video to that. So, yeah, man, I'm excited for the capsule. You know what I mean? I'm ready for people to hear the capsule because it's just like I put some work into that, and just the whole idea around all of it. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I've been crafting this for a while. It was something that organically happened though. Like, you know, the Pretty Girls Love Toosii thing just happened on its own, and then we went with it.
Ran with it.
Yeah.
Well, I'm excited for that. Congratulations on the tour. Congratulations on the sold-out New York City show. Yeah. It was really, because I hadn't, you know, I actually texted to somebody last night. I went to Rolling Loud, but I didn't really get to see anybody perform. I've only been to like a few live shows. But I told this person, I was like, yo, like, your show last night was like, it made me feel like extremely happy that live music is back. You know what I'm saying? I
appreciate it.
Because it felt like a full show. And I'm not just saying that just to gas it, like I'm dead ass. Like, it really felt like a full show. Yeah. And I feel like I haven't really gotten to see that. Because I've been to like club shows, you know, artists perform at the club, shit like that, Rolling Loud, which is a little different because I was working it. But your show really felt like the full, you know, you're going there, you getting a performance, you getting everything, you getting the crowd control, all that shit.
I appreciate it. I definitely appreciate it. It you know, like I say, just, you know, a long time of just watching people perform and soaking everything in. Like, you know, that's all I do is soak it all in. You know, so like even before my tour, I went to a Jack Harlow show and I watched Jack Harlow perform, and you know, I soaked some of the stuff in that he was doing, and you know, just all of that, bro. I don't care how old you is. If you just started, if I like it, I'm gonna soak it in. You know what I mean? So shout out to Jack Harlow, shout out to Baby, shout out to Summer Walker, shout out to Polo G, shout out to all of them.
Summer's album's gonna be fire too.
Word.
I saw you posting about that.
Word up, man. Well, I love Summer Walker. She changed my life.
Word.
Word.
Well, look, I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much again for stopping by. You know what I'm saying? Your time in New York City. Yeah. Anything else that people gotta know? Now's the time to go ahead and let them know. It's this camera right here.
Oh yeah, most definitely, man. You know, shout out to Honorary. I know what's going on, man. We back again, and make sure y'all get ready for Pretty Girls Love Toosii, PGLT. Yeah, I love y'all. Yeah.
PGLT coming soon, sooner than y'all think.
So sooner than y'all think. I'm talking about this Friday.
It's Toosii on the radar, baby. My guy, appreciate you.